Shake up a martini, pull up a chair, and let's go thrifting. This is Mid-Century Wasted.
Good morning, everyone. Well, that was a fun night's sleep. How are you feeling, Blake?
Fine.
He sleeps through everything. I woke up every single time that train went by last night.
You did?
Oh my God, yeah. It was the worst night's sleep ever. It was awful. Note to self, check the location of the train tracks next time you're booking a motel. Say good morning.
Good morning.
As you primp your beard. Blake's making coffee. Here's our ridiculous overkill for a road trip coffee setup that Blake does every day. Brought the whole drip system, coffee boiler, water boiler, and then the filters and the grinder and the drip thingy. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to show Blake because he's in his skivvies now, but I'm getting some photos off my camera onto the computer before we go, because that part is a little bit hard on the road just because there's so many wires and I don't want all this stuff to unmount. The card reader is very fickle, so if we hit a bump, then all of a sudden it unmounts and I'm afraid I'm going to lose my photos are going to be corrupt and da-da-da-da. So I'm doing it now so I can edit on the road. We have about an 11 to 12 hour drive today. We are in, excuse me, we're watching Crocodile Hunter. Somehow that was on this morning when we turned on the TV. So we are still in Dalhart, Texas. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. That's how it's spelled, but just like the Salina thing, who knows how you're actually supposed to say it. And we're going to go all the way to Phoenix today. So we're going to go through the whole state of New Mexico and half the state of Arizona. So it's going to be a long drive, but we're getting there. Today is Friday. Oh, my watch is charging. What, the 22nd?
Oh.
I think so. Because tomorrow is record store day. Blake just fist pumped.
I don't need any more records. Like, I could miss everything in records today.
Yeah, those are the records that Blake already got on this trip. It's like the whole bin is full. But record store day is special.
If I were to get in line and miss out on every release, I'd probably be okay because I got some.
I wouldn't, because we would have wasted a lot of time. Yeah.
Time, I guess.
He didn't like that answer. But we are also going and checking out the record store, the In Groove. That's one that Blake follows on YouTube, and so he's been wanting to go there for a long time. Not that it's that far away from where we live. It's 6 hours away to Phoenix. We could have gone some other time, but I mean, we gotta pass right through there on the way home, so might as well go now. That's the plan stand for today. It already felt really hot outside for like before not even 8 a.m. So that's going to be interesting. I am going to be editing on the road, so I've got like a solid 11 hours of time to edit. It's a little hard to edit on the road because I want to be like looking at stuff. And when I edit, I have to be like in this focused zone, but I get really distracted when we're driving. But it's okay. I got lots of time today. I'm tired. Look at my face. This was the first night that I did not get a good night's sleep. But I guess I'm easing myself into being back home where I never sleep good at all. So
When do all these cars leave?
yeah, the redneck convention.
They were up late and they're out early.
Those hillbilly guys or rednecks that were out there when we got here. I mean, there was a lot of them.
There's a company made like
a whole company, or I don't know what it was.
The company name on all their trucks.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. Well, whatever. The work party that went into the wee hours of the morning. I mean, I went to bed at like 1 and they were still up making noise. Yeah, 7 a.m. I get up, I look out the window, all the trucks are gone. So it's like, did they even sleep? What the heck? But anywho, that's the recap of last night and this morning. I'm going to finish getting these photos off my computer and then we're going to roll out of here. So, last long day of driving.
Biscuits.
Make yourself a little biscuit thing. Mini cinnamon rolls. We found where all your hamburger comes from. Now you can't see it because we're down too low, but basically that's as far as the eye can see, all cows. Honestly, when you see them all like that, it's really gross. I bet it smells really bad out there.
5 Rivers cattle feeding.
It's all cows all the way back there. All that black area. It's all cows. Oh, those were mating. Saw some more mating cows. Saw mating horses, mating cows. I've been seeing all the humping animals this entire trip.
Canadian River.
The Canadian River?
That's what's called. Yep, it is like this.
We're a long way from Canada, though.
Not much of a river either.
Well, it's got more than the last one did.
Yeah.
Quite a canyon. It reminds me of where the train is about to fly off the edge of the cliff in
Toy Story 4?
Back to the Future.
Oh.
Back to the Future 3. The best of the Back to the Futures, by the way.
Clayton Ravine? I mean Eastwood Ravine?
Fight me. Yes. Clayton Ravine. That's what it looks like. Apparently New Mexico has a chain of restaurants called Blake's Lotaburger. There's one
Best place in town.
right there. I wouldn't let Blake drive any farther without pulling over and getting some food for me. We didn't really have breakfast at the motel. It was really disgusting. The cinnamon rolls tasted like vomit, and that's all I had grabbed for myself to eat. So stopped at a Sonic because I saw they have breakfast burritos. I have never eaten at Sonic before, and neither has Blake. So this is our first Sonic experience. And I'm freaking starving because I didn't have any dinner last night. Blake was still full from the meat place,
It's good.
the barbecue place, but I was hungry for some reason. I was having a hunger, and Blake refused to leave to go get me anything because he didn't want to lose his parking spot. So I'm
Well, it was
extra
crazy
hungry
last
this
night.
morning.
There was like people everywhere.
There were people everywhere last night, and then no sign of them this morning. So that was very weird. Okay. The verdict is positive for the supersonic breakfast burrito. That's pretty tasty. It's got tater tots in it. So how can you really go wrong? Blake thinks it's a little bit spicy because it has jalapenos,
It's
but
a kick to it. I didn't expect it, I guess.
bro, he just didn't expect it. I did, and I'm happy. I think it tastes quite good for drive-through anyway.
There you go. There's the logo.
So this stretch of highway in New Mexico with all these billboards, one after another after another. Here, I'll show it this way. As far as the eye can see. Oh man, our windshield is littered with dead bugs. Anyway, I remember this from a child, as a child. This is what I remember New Mexico being like, just having like 5 bazillion billboards on the side of the road, just like 100 feet apart, over and over and over again. Like, the billboard industry here must be the main source of revenue for this stretch of highway, these towns right here, because it is constant billboards. It's also extremely windy today. And you can see way off in the distance there's a bad forest fire in northern New Mexico. Do it again, Blake.
No. I'm not singing like Neil Young. Too good.
Ready for this road trip to be over?
Why?
That was the only way I could get him to stop singing like Neil Young. Just to put the camera on him. Sounded awful. Try again.
Not for the camera. I don't perform in front of anybody but you.
Right. I'm just gonna leave this rolling then for the rest of the trip, so you don't do that again. We have made it back to Albuquerque. That's how I remember how to spell Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Looks a little bit different during the day. What do you think, Blake?
It was like twilight.
Yeah.
Last time. We could barely see anything.
Barely see anything. It's just so windy today that everything looks kind of yucky because everything's kind of brown.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Because
thing
we've got
today.
blowing dirt and sand everywhere we go. But it's just not a whole heck of a lot to vlog about because we're just blasting through everywhere.
Just driving until my head falls off.
Trying to get to Phoenix for record store day. We're actually trying to get there as fast as we can today because once we realized that we gained 2 hours from where we stayed last night, we'll be gaining 2 hours because Arizona doesn't do daylight savings time, so they're even an hour off from New Mexico. So once we went into New Mexico, we gained an hour, and then we're going to gain another hour once we go into Arizona. Once we realized that we could probably get to the record store tonight. So Blake could see the record store that he's been wanting to see without the whole record store day crowd in there and all the rush of everything that's going to be happening tomorrow. So we're probably going to get there tonight on a more mellow time, and then we're going to go again in the morning really early, wait in line outside, which I'm super looking forward to. Eye roll if you didn't hear that.
Yeah.
That's why we're just kind of like driving as fast as the dickens to just get there. That's an interesting little
Maybe we can hit up
situation.
another record store too.
Sure, maybe we can go to an antique store, see if the thrift store and antique store is open tonight too. Or maybe I'll just go straight to bed. Because that's a definite possibility. Well, alright. I guess maybe we'll see you again in Gallup, because that seems to be where we're going next. We are driving into what appears to be a dust storm. It's kind of not picking it up so much on camera, but you'll see it when we're driving through it. And we come out with no paint left on our car. Should be fun. Stopped at a gas station in the windstorm. This little center here looked cute. We're gonna go there and try to find a bathroom. Oh, watch out, Blake! This looks clean out. Woo! Alright. Okay. It's a little windy. Hey, what do you think about that windstorm, Blake?
It's good.
Weeds. The car alarm. What's going on? think it's gonna be a little dusty over there. What do you think? It's a little bit windy. A little bit. Slightly. Really getting blown around.
All we wanted was a nice drive.
Oh, you didn't clean the windshield.
Oh, I forgot. Shit.
I know. We thought we were just having a nice, pleasant
You know, we're
drive
already
back.
burned out. Our vacation's basically over.
Yeah.
But we're excited to get home to our boys. And then it's like dust storm.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted an easy drive through New Mexico? Oh my gosh. Look at what we're about to go through.
I know.
It's like a dust devil. What do we got here? We got moccasins. Mexican imports. Sweet treats. Jewelry, of course. Knives. Gotta have something for the men. Pottery. Oh, and fireworks. Yeah. Sounds like a hoop. It's like driving into fog. Oh my god.
And he follows it up with the game winner.
I don't think the wind's any worse. I think it's just dustier.
Dustier.
More loose sand to blow around, I guess.
The only
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything worse.
Just looks worse.
Yeah.
My camera can't even focus because it's too blurry. It's too like, it can't decide, it's too foggy looking.
Toronto would come out.
Holy smokes. I can't believe we were driving in that.
I just made a sandwich for Blake. This is the aftermath. the lamest sandwich ever because we don't have a sharp knife to cut onion. And I didn't want to take time to cut an avocado because we're in a windstorm. So it's a meat and cheese Sammy.
No salt and pepper?
I'll give you some salt and pepper. Put chips in it, it'll make it taste better. Can't go wrong if there's chips in a sandwich. Yeah, it's a little bit intense out here. Is it okay? It's fine? Good enough?
Yeah.
Subpar. It's a subpar sandwich, but under conditions. I was under duress. Sandwich making in a sandstorm is not ideal. So, yeah, I'm a little stressed out right now. The land of Del Taco! Woo! Thank God. I feel at home. And it's raining. Can you please explain to me what's happening here? Like, for real? We have been through every single season today, except for snow. But hey, there's still time. Anything could happen now. Here's our final hotel room of the trip. It is an extended stay America, so we have like a bigger kitchen. There's like a conference desk, a king-size bed, another desk for teleconferencing, a couch, and a nervous Blake staring out the window. You know, I'm gonna say that this is probably like crackhead Central Station part of Phoenix. There was a domestic dispute outside. Oh, the bathtub looks just gnarly. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. Not great. Not great.
Oh, there's blood in it.
It's a crime scene.
Murder scene.
Crime scene. Not that bad. Yeah, there's just a lot of, there's like police were here, you know, like as we rolled up because there was some sort of domestic issue happening out front. And they have a designated parking spot for Phoenix police. Not a joke. Not a joke. So anyway, this is our digs for the night. Thankfully, we're only gonna be here for a very short amount of time. We're basically just gonna sleep and shower here, and that's it. And we're getting out of here early since we're gonna go camp out in front of the In-Groove tomorrow morning. So anyway, them's the digs. All right, we made it to the In-Groove a day early. We, because of the time difference, we actually got here before they closed. They closed in like over an hour still. So.
Well, yeah, we gained an hour. That helped.
Yeah, we gained all sorts of time. We gained 2 hours since
Not as
our
windy
hotel.
here as it was.
I mean, I'm being winded.
7 hours into 12.
I'm winded.
We stopped at the sandwiches. With the
Anyway, we're at the In-Groove. We're gonna go in. So we're gonna be back here again tomorrow morning, but we're gonna go in now while it's a little bit more calm so Blake can like fully enjoy the store.